When I was younger, I thought life over 50 would look completely different. I thought I'd have everything together: the dream house, the perfect savings, the perfect marriage, and the perfect plan. But as I got older and realized age is just a number, everybody's story unfolds differently. And for me, the haves and the have nots of life over 50 aren't about material things. They're about peace, wisdom, and faith. When I hit 50, something shifted. I started to see life differently. And I realized it's not about what you have in your hands, it's about what's resting in your heart. Sometimes God will let everything you thought you needed fall apart just so He can rebuild you on a foundation that can't be shaken. Today, I want to talk about the haves and the have nots of life over 50. Because while the world counts success in things, God counts it in peace, wisdom, and grace. I don't have the same energy I used to, and honestly, I'm okay with that. I don't have the same desires to please everyone anymore. I don't have the same crowd around me because God has been filtering my circle for my peace. I've lost things, people, and seasons, but I've also learned that what I don't have anymore often protected me from what I didn't need. I've had to let go of certain expectations I once had for myself. The woman I am now doesn't chase, she trusts. I don't have the need to prove myself anymore because I've already survived what tried to break me. I don't have all the answers, but I've learned to trust the one who does. And if I'm being honest, there are days I don't have it all together. I lose things, sometimes friendships, sometimes finances, sometimes faith for a moment. But what I have learned is this: God's subtractions are never punishment, they're protection. He removed people I once begged to stay. He closed doors I once cried over. And He showed me that the things I don't have were never meant to carry me into the next season. What I do have now means so much more because life over 50 is full of blessings that don't always show up on paper. I have wisdom, not just from books, but from life, love, and lessons learned the hard way. I have clarity, I have peace, that quiet kind that money can't buy and people can't steal, the kind that doesn't come from people or places, but from God. I have boundaries and I'm no longer afraid to use them. I have wisdom that came from walking through some hard and humbling seasons. I have joy that's not based on what I own, but on who I've become. I have faith that's been tested and strengthened. And I have a relationship with God that's real, not perfect, but personal. I have strength that's been built through storms. I stop chasing next and start cherishing now. And maybe the most powerful have of all, I have myself again. After years of pouring into everyone else, I finally learned to pour back into the woman in the mirror. Life over 50 has been a refining season for me. I've learned that less really is more. Fewer friends, but deeper connections. Less noise, more clarity. Less striving, more surrender. I don't feel like I'm getting older. I feel like I'm finally becoming who I was meant to be. So if you're watching this video and you're in your 40s, 50s, or beyond. Don't let age define you. And if you're walking through your own have nots, know this: you're not alone. God's still in control of your story. I want to remind you, you have survived, you have endured, you have grown, and now you have favor. Even in the quiet seasons, God is not done writing your story. You're not behind, you're being refined. You're not forgotten, you're being prepared. And what you have not today might just make room for what's coming next. Let the wisdom refine you. You can still start fresh. You can still evolve. You can still live a life full of faith, laughter, and purpose. Heavenly Father, thank you for every woman and man watching this who's walking into a new chapter of life. Remind them that even in their have nots, they're never lacking when they have you. Restore their peace, renew their confidence, and help them embrace the new season with grace, gratitude, and purpose, no matter what their age. If this message spoke to you, leave a comment below with one thing you're grateful to have in this season of life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this. And may God continue to bless each and every one of you.